It's Thursday afternoon, January 2nd, 2025. I'm Todd Dunn, and today I am in the megalopolis, Southwest Harbor, Maine. And I thought what I'd do is just walk around town and show you what is and isn't open here in Southwest Harbor. Right now, I'm at the edge of downtown, as you can see. This is our local bike shop. It's open Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday in the winter. So I imagine it's open now, although it doesn't look like it. And across the way, we have a gift shop, I guess, Pure Maine. It's closed for the season. And then a real estate office, they are open. And on this side, basically nothing's open. And the Dry Dock Cafe and Inn, the inn is open all year. The cafe is closed, even though it says open. And this little ice cream shop is closed. It's about 38 degrees, but it's windy, so that makes it not ice cream weather. And across the street, Sawyer's Specialties. It's a wine and cheese shop. It's open, but not every day. And I don't know if it's open now. It's hard to tell. And we've got the hardware store. It's open pretty much 7 days a week. So that's one of our local quite busy businesses. One of our two banks. It's open normal banking hours. And back down there is the post office. And there are a couple of other shops, one of which had an open sign on it the other day. I don't see it today though. So not much open down there. As we walk up here, this used to be Sawyer's Market, as it says on the window, but it closed a year or two ago, and it's been for sale, and so not much going on there. This is Little Notch Bakery, and let's see what it says. Closed for the holidays. They're going to open in mid-January. And that's a bakery, that they're actual bakeries down by the waterfront. And over there we got an insurance office and more real estate. And this is more of Little Notch. This is the Southwest Harbor Public Library. It, of course, is open 5 days a week, all year. It's a nice little library. And we got Harbor House over there. That's a community center, and it's open all year. And what have we got here? Harbor Table. This is a restaurant, and I guess they're open for lunch and dinner Thursday through Sunday. They've been here about 3 years now. And a little gallery, pretty much closed for now, unless you call them up. And another similar little gallery. You can call them up and make an appointment. This is one of the local restaurants. It's shut for the winter. It'll be open again next May or maybe June. And a couple more little shops, galleries and the like. And what's it say? Closed for the season. And this is another real estate agency. I imagine it's open if you call and make an appointment. They'll be glad to help you buy a house anytime. This yellow building over here is the other bank. It's open all year, of course. And right here is our local drugstore, Carroll Drugstore. And they're open all year. And continue around here. Up on the hill up there is the Community Health Center. It's affiliated with the Bar Harbor Hospital. The first little building there is the dental office, and then the Maine Health Center. And they, of course, are open all year. And there's a cafe here, coffee shop, and ice cream if you want an ice cream. And they're open all year. Okay, we'll keep going around here. The building straight ahead is a bike rental shop, and I think they're closed for the season. This isn't really the time of year when you want to rent a bike, and they rent e-bikes as well. This is the back side of the public library, which is, as I said, open all year. What we saw on the other side of this block was the old part of the library. They expanded it about 10-12 years ago, and it is a nice facility. They're not just open, they have a lot of activities during the year. And this is a restaurant and seafood market, but they're closed for the season. And we're coming up on the end of the businesses right here in downtown Southwest Harbor. We do have one other, if you will, business that's open all year. That's the Southwest Harbor Police Department on the ground floor, and the upper floor is the town office, and they are open all year. So it's just the back side of the buildings on Main Street. So that's downtown Southwest Harbor. Not a lot open here. I'm going to go over by the post office and show you what's over there. All right, I'm on Clark Point Road now, just half a block from downtown. This is the Clark Point Cafe. They're closed until late February. And this is a sort of craft and consignment shop in the past. I'm not sure what it is now. See, they have a bunch of old model boats, and it's just called The Store. You can make an appointment to look at what they have. This is the Red Sky restaurant. Let's see, it says see you in the spring, so they're closed for the winter. Previous years they've been open now and then. This little shop, Tomcat Tide, used to be a little grocery store. Not sure what they do now. Changed owners, but not names. It's closed. And we're gonna walk across the street now over toward the post office and its building. That's the former Southwest Harbor Motor Company. That is now the Common Good Cafe, which is a sort of combination soup kitchen and the cafe. In the summer, they do popover breakfasts out here, and by donation. And this time of year, they have a Wednesday lunch, and they have dinners on Friday and popovers on Sundays. And they're all by donation. And we have a bit more of their business. This is Bub's Burritos. Yeah, it looks like they're closed for the winter. And this is the post office, which of course is open. Okay, we're going to continue out Clark Point Road to look at a couple businesses out at the end of the road. All right, we're headed out Clark Point Road, which goes from Main Street in downtown east along the harbor. So the harbor itself is just off to our right. And as we go out here, we're going to see a number of large old houses that were mostly built actually as sea captains' homes. And they're pretty much all inns now. They kind of come and go over the years as people try out running an inn and do that for a year or two and then decide that it's not quite what they want, because it is a 7-day-a-week pretty much 24-hour-a-day commitment. So the inns go up for sale, and sometimes somebody else buys it and opens it up as an inn, sometimes not. And this little yellow house over here has been an inn at various times. I don't think it is now. And here on the right is the Lindenwood Inn. It is still an inn. And over here on the left, the White House with the mansard roof is an inn. They take their sign down, which would be right there, in the winter. So you never know if they're going to open up again the next year. And we come out here just a little bit more. We get to an area where there are a number of marine businesses that operate all year, although you wouldn't know it sometimes. And we're coming up here a little bit further. This road here on the left goes over to the Claremont Inn, which is the oldest hotel on Mount Desert Island. It's still operating since sometime in the 1880s, and it's quite nice. And here we have Hamilton Marine, which is our local chandlery. It's open all year. And this is Southwest Boat and MDI Community Sailing. Southwest Boat is mostly marine storage, and they have a little marina, and but they're not open right now. Down this road is Down East Diesel, right down there. They are a marine diesel engine repair company. The building across there is Beal's Lobster Pier. They're not open in the winter, but they have a restaurant here at this end, which is extremely busy in the summer. And these brick buildings and gray buildings are the U.S. Coast Guard. And they are, of course, open all year if you need your coast guarded or your buoys tended. And that's pretty much it out here. So I'm gonna head over to the two other sort of commercial areas here in town, and then we'll get a couple more isolated businesses on the way out. Okay, we're headed north out of town, and I turned the camera back on to show you another business here. This is our Shell gas station. It's one of two gas stations in the town of Southwest Harbor, and they have a little convenience store and a that also does some takeout. And we'll continue out here a little bit further, and on the left is Seal Cove Road. We'll come back there in a couple minutes and I'll show you what's down there. Okay, as we head out of town, The last year-round businesses are right up ahead. Past these businesses, there are some seasonal businesses. There's a seafood takeout place, a little rib restaurant, and a putt-putt golf course, but they're all closed in the winter. Okay, right up here is the West Side Market Plaza, and this is where the Southwest Harbor Grocery Store is located, Southwest Food Mart. And they sell liquor in there, and it's a nice little grocery store. And it's a little pricey compared to a supermarket, but they have a decent selection. And over here is an antique shop, and this green building is a laundromat. Title Graphics is a vinyl sign company. They do a lot of signs and also boat names. And then there's the Pilates studio. That's pretty much it. So we're going to head back toward downtown, and from there on the way we will pull out Seal Cove Road, and I'll show you the little strip mall that's out there. Okay, we're half a mile past the grocery store, heading toward town, and we're coming up on Seal Cove Road. This road goes across the island to the west side, surprisingly, to Seal Cove, but it goes through Acadia National Park, and the park part of the road is closed in the winter, so you cannot drive all the way over to Seal Cove from here this time of year. Okay, over here we have a little strip mall. We're just going to run through there and I'll tell you what's in there. As soon as I can make my turn. But down at this end, this building, there's an upholstery shop. They do a lot of boat upholstery now and canvas work. And then there's a daycare center. And over here there are some offices for businesses and a barber shop that's open all year. And right here is a veterinary clinic. This is a sort of evenings only thing. The veterinarian from Ellsworth comes here a couple days a week to see people's pets. And a knick-knack shop and a yarn and fabric shop. A restaurant, which I think is open during the winter from their signage, but they're closed now. And then we've got a candy shop. I don't know if they're open or not. Let's see if I can see their sign. Closed. So they're not open. And then there is the liquor store. This is Southwest Liquor Locker, and they have a good selection of various wine, beer, and liquor. Okay, so we're gonna head out of town. We'll go back through downtown and then head out of town. I'm gonna go via Manset because there's a business that's open over there. Okay, there's the Shell gas station again. And you can see the little building back there, which is their convenience store and takeout restaurant. I know some people who like their pizzas. I personally have never gotten one there. Southwest Harbor Fire Department is down this road. And not much else that's open this time of year. And we'll be in downtown in about 30 seconds. As a matter of fact, you can see the Dry Dock Inn building ahead. So downtown Southwest Harbor is 1 block long, and It's surprisingly busy in the summer and not surprisingly quiet this time of year. So we'll go through, and when we get through downtown here, if we don't get slowed down by traffic, there is a restaurant slash sports bar that's been open all year. I assume they're open this year. I haven't really checked. Right up here. And we'll see what it is. So we're out of town again. And some other houses here that over the years have been inns and then not inns. One of the big ones that you didn't really see. Oh, did I miss the sports bar? I think I did. Anyway, up here is the head of the harbor or upper deck restaurant. It's closed for the winter. And down below, down this road, is Dysart's Marina. It's actually open in the winter. It's not full service in the winter, but there are a lot of lobster boats there and other boats that are wintering over. Okay, we're going to go up here and turn on Route 102A and head over back to my house, but via one other business that is open out here. Well, as you can see, I'm on the Manset shore. We're heading along the south side of Southwest Harbor. And right up here, we're going to come to the Southwest Harbor Town Dock and Peter Trout's Restaurant, which is this building here with this orange trim, a reddish orange trim. And they're open all year. Well, they even have outside seating. And the only other businesses that are open all year out here are the two boatyards that are out here. Or actually, there are 3 boatyards out here. Somebody's putting some rocks in, it looks like. There was some erosion here that damaged the edge of the seawall there. And up here is the Hinckley Company, which is used to be, at least in this location, a major boat builder, but they're now storage and service only here. They still build boats, but they build them in a facility on the mainland in Trenton. This is Hinckley, and they're operating now. They're basically doing winter service on boats. They store a couple of hundred boats in here. And they have everything from outside storage to heated indoor storage. And we're going to continue out here just a little bit more and pass the 2 other boatyards that are open all year out here. Okay, we're back on the main road. This is Ellis Boat Company. They are a boat builder, and they don't build as many boats as they used to, mostly to order now. And they have expanded into boat storage. And right up here is Ocean House, which is a boat storage company. I'm going to go in there, so I'll show you a little bit of it, because my boat is here and I want to take a look at something on it. So anyway, you just drive back here. Ocean House stores a couple of hundred boats as well, as does Hinckley. And they also have one of very few over-the-road hydraulic boat trailers here on the island. and they consequently move a lot of boats for the other boat storage companies. And I do that all year. So this is some of their storage buildings, and my boat, Sequester, is in this first building right here, where I'm going to go in and take a look. Okay, well that wraps up my tour of the businesses that are open here in Southwest Harbor, Maine in the winter. As you can see, there aren't a lot of sort of retail businesses that are open. Pretty much most of those are closed. A drugstore, a couple of cafes, a grocery store, and you know, not a lot else is open. There are, of course, other businesses that if your yacht was in storage at Hinckley's, Ellis, or Ocean House, they might be doing work on it in the winter. And other than that, it's pretty quiet out here. One other thing I'd like you to notice out here is the lack of snow. When we were here less than a week ago, there was a lot of snow here, and all that's left is where it was piled up by snowplows. Other than that, it is all melted. And that's something that has become pretty commonplace out here on Mount Desert Island, particularly here on the southern tip of the island, that we have pretty significant temperature fluctuations. It'll get cold, and you'll get down into the teens and 20s, and it'll snow. But then it'll warm up like it just did. It got up to 50 degrees, and it rained quite a bit. We had over an inch of rain, and all the snow melted. And for the last few years, that has been the cycle. We have snow, and then a few days later, it melts. And we do not have snow persisting all winter. Now, when I moved here 25 years ago, pretty much the first flake that fell in the fall was still here in spring. It didn't melt, and that has made for big changes out here, from basically lots of snow piles and snow everywhere all winter to mostly bare with no snow, and much less snow melt in the spring because it's usually all gone. And I remember the first time we didn't have snow in January was just maybe 7-8 years ago. But since then, a lack of snow has been much more common than having snow on the ground, which makes it nice. You know, if you want to go walk in Acadia National Park, you can. Trails are bare. A lot of them are icy though, so on the steeper trails you want to be really careful, and frankly I wouldn't advise them. But on the flat trails in this part of Acadia National Park out here, the Seawall Campground and Wonderland and Ship Harbor trails, you can walk those pretty much every month all year, and they'll be snow free. And if they are snow covered, you just wait a few days and they'll be snow free again. So that's a big change that's happened out here in the 25 years I've been living here. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed seeing what's open in Southwest Harbor, Maine, and hearing a little bit about our weather here on January 2nd, 2025. Thanks for watching.